What up, y'all? 11 pages in a day. We're in the book of Thomas. We're on page 6 if you're following along with us. Let's go. Yet we must grasp this necessary fact of spiritual life. He that endureth to the end shall be saved, according to Matthew 10:22. SRI Ramakrishna told the parable of a man at the edge of a forest who was told by a monk, go forward, so he did. And although every so often he found increasingly valuable things, he recalled the words, go forward, and kept going on until he discovered abundant wealth. We too have to keep going further and further forward from glory to glory until we reach the supreme goal, for that alone is what we should be seeking. We must never stop the search. It has been said that the desire for the Creator is the way to the Creator. Those who slacken up or stop have slacked or stopped in their desire for the Creator. Where then is the possibility of finding? When he finds, he will become troubled. Johnson has bewildered rather than troubled, and Patterson and Mayer have disturbed, but others concur with Landon in rendering it trouble. We read in the book of Acts that St. Paul and his companions were once described by their religious enemies as those that have turned the world upside down, according to Acts 17:26. We have lived for entire creation cycles in complete delusion. Only now, after more years than human mathematicians can calculate, has a glimmer of reality entered into our pure view. And the result? It has seemed to disrupt, if not actually shatter, our life. Look at how people agonize over a very little spiritual insight. In the West, it is to the point of absurdity and often insanity. I'm not speaking of theory and speculation. Westerners love such mind games. I'm speaking of the sledgehammer impact, a few grains of practical truth, for that is what it really is, has on everyone's life. It is easy to forget, so maybe you may not recall what it was like the first time reality struck in your life. But if you will sit and look backward, you will see that every advance in true knowledge has necessitated a real struggle, and perhaps even pain in bringing your life into conformity to it. If not, it still lies ahead for you. Spiritual history is filled with accounts of people who, when given a vision of truth of the things, were devastated and disoriented, for never again could they go back to where they were the moment before the lightning struck. Many have foolishly wished it had not taken place. When Sri Ramakrishna opened the consciousness of Naren, his reaction was to weep bitterly and ask, what have you done to me? Such is the power of ignorance over our hearts. Like long-caged birds, we fear freedom. Many people become upset and even angry when something occurs to open their understanding and make them see more clearly than they did before. What should be a cause for rejoicing becomes a matter of regret and complaint. Such is the extent of our spiritual insanity. It takes great courage to face the truth and rise to the level it requires. Before reaching the human form, consciousness evolves blindly, automatically. But humans are on a different plateau, and although they may be forcibly faced with higher reality, they have to agree to it and move up on their own volition. Yeah, you all know what time it is. We're in the book of Thomas, and it's getting real good. Thanks again for joining me. I'm going to see you on the next track. Be well in the name of wellness.